So yeah, I've noticed that you are very engaged with your chat. Um how do you manage it? Because I've seen sometimes when there's a lot going on,
Mm.
and I think you're almost like a little bit delayed with the actual live messages of the chat because there's so much going on. Are you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
working your way down from the top, like scanning, like how when it gets fucking hectic, how do you know what to engage with, what not to engage with, what to say? Like it's very
Yeah.
difficult. It takes practice, but I was just wondering
Oh,
how
it
like
does.
how
Uh,
you do it, like when.
no, I fully feel you. Again, years of practice on this, like coming up to 3 years of doing this. It does take time. But again, it's because I'm such an interactive streamer. I try and read as many messages as possible because I know that's what I prefer, and I know probably everyone that's watching wants to have a convo in some way. Um, but it is bloody hard. You're not a robot. I always say, I will miss messages, and
Yeah.
I've got an emote called Merle's Wall, and you've probably seen the meme where it's the guy who's talking to the wall,
Yeah.
as if yeah. So we made that, but with my little character.
Oh no.
So like when I miss a message,
Yeah.
half of them will be like Merle's Wall, and I'm like, let me scroll up the chat, but. That's the thing. You cannot always read every message.
Yeah,
I'll be
it's
like,
too difficult.
guys, I'm not a robot. Please understand, I'm not a robot. But they do. Most of them are only messing on half the time with the Merle's walls. But yeah, it's hard. Like I've done things like slow mode, but then I've found people feel very limited to what they can say.
Yeah.
I think now I do have it on. Oh no, I have it off right now. I did have it on like 3 second slow mo for like 6 months. Which to be fair, I don't really even think helped. It definitely helps spam, but again, people aren't sending multiple messages. I don't know, but slow mo didn't really help, but I thought it did. But at the end of the day, you just got to do what you can. And if people get annoyed, you just got to remind them, you're not a robot.
Yeah.
You're trying your best and things like that. But yeah, I do. In back to what you were saying about tracking, I sort of there will be times when halfway up there, I have my monitor vertical right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be looking up and I'll be like, what on earth are you? What did I say? Like, I think I have proper ADHD, mate. I have like 1 minute I'll be doing something, and then like I'll have a conversation, I'll forget the whole conversation. But yeah, I try and track from the top and things like that, or I'll recognize their message at the bottom, what they've just sent, and I'll reply to that, do whatever I'm doing here, or keep the conversation going with others. But it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like customer service. You just got to keep replying to every single thing. It's like a never-ending.
Always going to be unhappy customers.
Yeah,
isn't there?
yeah.
Like, you can't please everyone.
So much going on. But yeah, that's sort of how I track it. But a lot of the times, I'll forget the conversation that was going on, and I'll be like, ask again. I'll see Merle's Wall spammed up. I'm like, but I would say I do a decent job compared to a lot of streamers. But again, it takes practice, and you can't have a full blown conversation with one person or anything.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just backs right up. But you'll figure it out. You figure it out. Just you cannot be blunt. You know, you cannot be blunt, but you can respond to that
I think
in
people
a
get
decent
it.
way.
People get it.